I want to see with my own 2 eyes.
Right.
So we follow him and this woman to the hotel. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I am not believing this.
If Ms. Hobbs seen me at a motel, she would have been in jail, or I would have probably been in the hospital. Because she would have not sat idly and watched me in a motel with somebody. Not this lady.
She's the judge who gives rules on the law and life. She's intense with common sense. She's Judge Lynn Toller on Divorce Court, where real couples deal with real life. Rosa knew Larry was the man of her dreams the second she heard him sing in church more than 10 years ago. But once married, Rosa's dream turned into a nightmare as she soon discovered Larry was unfaithful.
I'm tired of being cheated on, I'm tired of being lied to, and I'm tired of lying in the bed with a corpse.
I'm tired of my wife verbally abusing me and taking advantage of my kindness.
Rosa says she's ready to put her dream marriage to bed. Today on Divorce Court.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Rosa Hobbs and Larry Lewis. Ms. Hobbs and Mr. Lewis, you have been together for 4 years. You have grown children from previous relationships. Mrs. Hobbs, you have brought Mr. Lewis here seeking $3,000 in transitional support, and you will explain that to me momentarily. But before we do, I'm going to ask you to tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today.
Well, when we first got together, I felt this was the man for me because I met him in church. I just knew we were going to be together forever and a day because, he made a speech in church. He spoke up in church, and he's a singer, too, and I love a man that sings with me. It just turns me on. Oh, my God. But, baby, he did a transforming act on me. Baby, he transformed.
What did he transform into?
Baby, a beast.
A beast.
I call him Incredible Hulk, baby. I don't know what to call him. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that's what I say.
Well, give me a little of Mr. Hyde. We heard Dr. Jekyll.
Because he started cheating around on me.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you get back to you.
Thank you.
Tell me when's the first time or the most elaborate time that he cheated on you?
Girl, when this woman called my house.
But now, I like you, Mrs. Hobbs, I do. But girl, not appropriate.
Forgive me.
Judge, Your
Honor. Baby, I felt like I was talking to my friends.
There you go.
But anyway, forgive me.
Thank you so much.
But anyway, just like I said, he was a cheater because the woman called my house. I said, baby, you can have him. You are more than welcome to have him because you're getting the leftovers anyways. And make it so good where he don't come back messing with me. You can be the barberhead, the best barberhead.
You told her to make it so good that he's not going to want to come back to your house.
Yes, baby, because then I told her when he come back, she don't have to see me.
Now, Mr. Lewis, tell me about this lady.
Okay, about this woman that she's talking about, she's absolutely right. I'm not denying that. But did she say also that me and her wasn't together at this time? The woman did not call her phone. The woman called my phone, which she took and, made it her conversation.
I gotcha.
Okay, and about for as, it always...
Ms. Hobbs?
Yes, ma'am.
It's always about for as I'm cheating. We wasn't even together. We was together, but then we separated. We broke up. We wasn't married then. Okay, but
so
then...
you were dating, you broke up.
Yes, ma'am.
And she took your phone and answered with another one. Ms. Hobbs, is that what happened?
No, ma'am.
She don't only...
no, ma'am.
Ms. Yana, Ms. Hobbs, and it's always accusing me of cheating.
Right.
But this is something that happened when we was married. It's this guy that, they got history. And as a matter of fact, one day she came home one morning. I don't know if she knew I was there or not, but I seen her when she got out the car, reached in the car, and she kissed the guy. This is this guy with the history.
And you two were married at the time?
Yes, ma'am. And so what happened was, when she came in, I asked her about it. She told me, I said, well, Rose, what's this? She told me that, I was reaching in the back to get something. And so I asked her again about this, and she finally came and said that, oh yeah, he kissed me. but I'm the one cheating.
Well, in which I did.
Now, Miss, well, tell me
Yes,
why
ma'am.
you did.
Because he's a friend of mine and he's always been there for me. And when he was acting like a jack, that man was there for me. He went and sold out. He went and did everything but what he needed to do. I called him. I followed him and this woman at a motel. My sister and I was riding about, and I spotted him. And I said, sis, let's go follow him. Let's follow him. Let's follow him. I want to see with my own 2 eyes.
Right.
So we followed him and this woman to the hotel. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I am not believing this. This is not happening. And I'm looking with my own 2 eyes. But I sat there and I said, the devil is a liar. I'm not gonna let this man make my life miserable.
Your Honor, let me say this. If you know Miss Hobbs, if Miss Hobbs seen me at a motel, she would have been in jail or I would have probably been in the hospital. Because she would have not sat idly and watched me in a motel with somebody. Not this lady.
Yes,
I'm
I
saying
would have.
it might have been another lady, but
No,
not
not
Miss
that.
Hobbs.
Yes, I would have.
Your
Because
Honor.
he ain't doing nothing with me.
Your Honor,
Maybe he can get it on with somebody else.
Your
Because
Honor.
he wasn't doing
Well,
that.
hang on, I'm
Okay.
gonna get back to you, Mr. Lewis.
Okay,
When you say he's not doing anything with you, what do you mean?
Just like I said, he was a corpse in the bed. I mean, nothing. No touching, no rubbing, no feeling, no nothing.
Your Honor,
And
I
I'm
had a
telling
hip
you,
replacement.
Right.
And I supposedly stayed in the hospital 4 days, but I ended up staying 35 days. What had happened was my hip deteriorated so bad until it broke my pelvis bone. And so I have a bad nerve damage. I
Right.
have the drop foot. And she came to see me. She wanted to dictate how these people doing their job. So I asked her, I said, Rose, leave the people alone. So when I asked her that, she gets mad and cursed me out. And so she left. I stayed in there 35 days. She
my
came to see me
God,
6
he is
days
so
out of the
lying.
35. And also, when she did come,
Yeah.
the thing was she was coming for money. I need money to do this. I need money to do
Oh
that.
my
Get
God.
that from
This
me.
man
Yes, ma'am,
never
but-
gave me no money. The reason why I was hooping and hollering was because they had species in a container and it wasn't his. And I know when you get a blood transfusion, you can catch all kind of bacteria.
Right.
And that's what I was hooping and hollering about.
When divorce court continues, is Larry as cheap as Rosa makes him out to be?
How can you go and buy me a Valentine's gift with my money?
If you would like your case heard on divorce court, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com and become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce Court is back with the case of Rosa Hobbs, who wants a divorce from her husband because she says she is tired of his philandering. But is the situation even worse than it seems?
You do abusive stuff.
What kind of abusive stuff does he do?
How can you go and buy me a Valentine's gift with my money?
When did that happen?
Huh?
What did he-
Valentine's Day.
Well, I got that. I assume that part. But why don't you tell me what did he buy and how did he get your money to buy it?
Because I let him go and take care of some business for me.
Right.
And he had my money. And he went and gonna buy me something. Don't be mad. I said, be mad about what? You'll see when I get there. When I get there, I see a teddy bear. He gonna pass me a teddy bear and some candy. You know, I don't eat no candy because I gotta watch my figure. So he gonna bring that in like he did something wonderful. Here's the teddy bear. You can't have it with my money. You didn't have no money.
Right.
Why would you? I mean, how
Why
you gonna
would he
spend
buy
my
something
money on
with
me?
your money?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis, would you like to respond?
Your Honor, the relationship with Rose and her money is gold.
You a man.
Mine is soda water tops. In other words, anything that belongs to Rose is Rose. Mine is ours.
Right.
And that's just the way her attitude is about for is my money.
He don't want
My
to pay
money.
bills. He don't want to do nothing.
Your Honor, like I said, I have nerve damage.
Right.
Like my pelvis bone was broken by my hip.
Right.
It put me in like a man in the closet.
Right.
I'm already physically unable to do a lot of things I used to do.
Right.
I'm used to doing things,
Baby,
taking
you
care of
had a
myself.
camera-
Stop.
But she is so abusive, I don't do any cursing. I don't do any cursing.
What good that's gonna do? You do abusive stuff. It's no
What kind of
different.
abusive stuff
he might
does
as
he
well
do?
curse. He don't pay no bills. He don't do nothing physically, mentally. He's a distraction to my life and the way I live.
Mr. Lewis, you're not going to pay any bills?
He don't even want to buy
Your Honor, I
drugs.
need to respond to this immediately.
Okay, go
the
right
reason why I'm
ahead.
responding
I gotta go to my
we're
family.
separated. We're separated.
Doesn't
She's
matter.
saying
You
I don't
still
want to
gotta
pay
pay
the bills.
bills.
Your Honor, me and Ms. Hobbs doesn't stay together.
It doesn't
I have
matter.
my own apartment. And for us about the abusiveness, I do not abuse women. Me and her, we don't have any physical altercations. I don't know why she said abusive. But
Because
her
your
verbal
mouth.
abusing, you know what I'm saying? She called me crippled. She called me snag-a-tooth. She called
he
me.
hurts me so bad. I
She
do.
called you what?
Crippled. She
Snag-a-tooth.
called me snag-a-tooth. She called me little black.
snaggletooth.
Yeah,
Yes.
little black, this here, that there. I'm saying.
Call him
and
a
to-
little black this here, that
And
there.
this is the reason why I don't have any affection for her
Judge,
for us
I
having
had
any
to tell
sexual.
him those things. That man hurt my nerves so bad.
I don't see what
He
he's
can
done
do
to
for
you.
other people, but he can't do a darn thing for me. And when you see a man breaking his neck, even for the church members in the church, he break his neck. Leg and all, he break his neck. But every time he around me, he complain about this hurt, that hurt. I don't want to hear that. You don't give it to them, why give it to me?
Because you're his wife.
Wow.
Well, it is a wow. Wife is a wow thing.
Wow.
Marriage is a wow thing.
But it's just too much complications. I just can't deal with it. I'm 51.
You
And
say
know
that
what?
he promises you jewelry
He
and doesn't
promised me
deliver.
everything and give me nothing. We supposed to went to the movies 4 years ago. 4 years we've been married. We never made it.
You've never been to the movies
Never
in 4
been to the
years?
movies yet. No, ma'am. No,
Have you
ma'am.
I
failed
need
to
to-
get to the movie theater in 4 years?
Y'all,
Not only
yes,
that, we
she's right
haven't
about it.
even
We
made
went a
New
lot of
York.
other places.
We
Let me
haven't
say
even
this here
went
about the
major New
jury. I'm
York
glad
yet.
she brought this up about the jury and stuff.
He promised to buy
Yeah,
jewelry,
yeah.
don't buy nothing.
I got that.
Your Honor,
When divorce court continues.
No, before we go anywhere else, I have got to know, what were you doing throwing down that church?
If you would like your case heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court returns with the case of Rosa Hobbs, who says she is divorcing her husband of 4 years because he never ponies up money for fun or for bills. But will Larry disagree with Rosa?
one day we was in the store. I went and bought her a necklace, a ring, and a bracelet.
Wow, what a
Cost me-
bracelet was.
Cost me $1,800, Your Honor. Let me finish. This is when I was working. Your Honor, one particular day, I get a call. Her and some other people done got in an altercation at the church. And a cell phone, I forgot about that. She tells me, when I hear from her, during the altercation, she done lost the ring, she done lost the bracelet, she done lost the necklace, she done lost the cell phone. And I'm trying to say, how do you lose all this here in one altercation? But I'm saying she says that I don't buy her anything. Your Honor,
My
today-
question, no, before we go anywhere else, I have got to know, what were you doing throwing down that church in a manner that allowed you to lose all your jewelry?
Yeah, I had
Okay.
a family member with me at church, and somebody tried to stab her in church. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, and I couldn't see that going on. So what I did was, I just didn't care about what I had. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about saving her life. And I just knocked the lady down in the seat.
Okay, and then lost all your
And
jewelry
everything
when you...
just flew everywhere.
First
They
of all,
had
she
to
said I
stole
didn't
my
buy
phone.
jewelry.
They stole
Now she's saying
everything.
she lost it. Again.
No, not that. You promised me some more stuff and you didn't buy it.
Why should I keep buying stuff
Why
and she
shouldn't
keep
you?
losing?
$1,800, you know, I'm telling you, Mrs. Hobbs,
Wow.
I lost $1,800 worth of jewelry that my husband gave me throwing
Yeah.
down in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd buy me anything new either, and I
You
couldn't
don't
blame
think so?
him. No.
Wow.
I want to know what made you decide you don't want to go any further. What was
What
the
made
last
me not
thing?
want to go further
Right.
was when I had to go to my parents and ask my parents for money to help pay my bills. That made me not want to deal with Mr. Larry Lewis.
Well,
anymore.
isn't he disabled? Doesn't he have
Disabled?
difficulty
I'm
working?
disabled too. What does that mean? We still got to live.
Right.
He do everything else for everybody else. Why
Does he
can't he
give
do it for
other
me?
people money?
Baby, he does. Yes, he sure do. And he got rid of our car.
Your Honor, I couldn't afford the car anymore.
Wow.
And I couldn't afford it.
How can you not respect the fact that the man is no longer working?
Well, what did he do with the money when he got rid of the car then?
What did you do with the money when you got rid of the car then?
Y'all, again, mine is soda water tops, hers is gold. Wasn't she saying that she had to go to her parents for money? Y'all, I don't know where that come from, but then again, if it did happen, it wasn't to help my situation.
Oh, my
it was
God.
to help Ms. Hobbs' situation.
You know it was.
As a matter of fact, again,
I ain't
like I
seen
said
a
before,
penny of that money.
I stay by myself now. She stayed by
You
herself.
need to
I
live
don't know.
alone.
How long have you been separated?
About 3 months.
About 3 months. Is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
When divorce court continues, will Larry have to pay up for Rosa to move on?
For rent, bills,
How much do you believe you need for rent?
$750.
Divorce court returns with the case of Rosa Hobbs and Larry Lewis, who are divorcing after 4 years of marriage.
Why don't you tell me about the $3,000 in transitional support that you would like?
Well, he need to give me something, baby, because I mean, putting up with him is a lot. I need more than that, to tell you the truth. That man there is a problem.
Well, tell me what you're asking for.
I'm asking for some support.
I got that part. I need to know specifics. What is the amount? What is it
For
for?
rent, $750.
How much for electric per month?
About $150.
$150. And how much for groceries per month?
My groceries about $150.
$150. And how much? Okay, so that is generally what you're looking for?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're looking for that for how many months?
For how many months he can give it to me?
How long you've been living alone for 3 months?
I don't need him like that. I don't need him like that, baby. Just 5 months will do me fine. He needs to be a man and stand up and be a man, because he asks for the marriage, and I mean, I didn't go reject against it, but I don't mind being married. But you got to be the man you need to be, and I don't want to be married no more.
Mr. Lewis, what do you want to say about the transitional support?
I want to say, Yana, it'll take me 6 months from the fixed income that I'm on to get $3,000, first of all. And if I could pay this here what she's asking for,
Because you're
I
on
would have to.
disability now, right?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And it's just recently, it's been about 5 months that I've been on disability. And I didn't get any back pay. And also, Yana, 3 months, she said she don't
But
have
I
any
still
income.
got to live.
Well, but-
I mean,
Yana,
I
got to
might as well go
also,
live
and
in
I
a
don't have-
shelter somewhere, is what you're saying.
Yana,
Because you got a
Do
place.
you have a job?
Ma'am,
Do you have a job?
I can't work because I'm on this. I'm seeking my disability as well. Like I said, I was working, but I can't work anymore.
Okay, got it. Ms. Hobbs,
Yes, ma'am.
you a mess.
No, I'm not.
So let me guess you are. You a mess. And let me tell you why. You sitting in here talking about he needs to be a man, he needs to be a man. And to
He
you,
do.
hey.
Yes,
To
ma'am.
you, manhood is an economic obligation to you. This man has been hurt in the hospital. You saying like he's laying like a corpse in the bed. He can a broken pelvis. He can hardly move. You're talking about what you need, what you want, without any respect for his disability or concerns.
Wow.
You throwing down
Well, you ain't heard
in the pews at the church, losing $1,800 worth of jewelry that he did give to you. You don't let the man finish a sentence. You don't have a real complaint about anything other than it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Well, I'm telling you, it is enough. He's disabled, you're disabled. He's getting disability, you get disability. You're not going to get any of his. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Thank you, ma'am.
All rise. Parties may leave the courtroom.
I don't wish nothing but the best for you. I don't feel bad. I don't feel no remorse for his. I don't feel any vengeance.
She's the best in your life. And whatever woman can put up with you and deal with you, I wish her the best.
Okay, but look-
because you are a real headache.
Have a nice day, Miss Hobbs.
You too.
Larry says that he feels vindicated by the judge. He is grateful he finally got a chance to be heard, but his relationship with Rosa hasn't changed at all since appearing on the show.